Hey Lama,
Hi, Georgia.
you got time?
Yeah,
You got coffee?
yeah.
Let's discuss. Cheers. So I'm here with Lama, our QA lead at CME. For our first question, can you walk us through your journey to becoming a QA lead?
Oh, you wanna take me back 14 years ago. So I joined CME as a junior QA. We started working and getting to know what QA is, especially that you're not exposed to this in the university, so it's a new field. I started learning and I started getting to know what actually a QA does. So I started overseeing the QA process over multiple projects, and then managing the allocation of the QA resources, doing QA audits, getting involved in setting testing strategies for the to be adopted by the whole company, and this led me to the QA lead position.
Can you give us an overview of what a QA does? I know you've mentioned those things before, but if you can give us a simpler overview.
Yeah, if I want to put it in a simple sentence, so I would say that a QA is someone who's concerned about the product quality. They ensure that when the customer uses the product, they have smooth, reliable, trouble-free experience. But if I want to get into details of what the QA does, so here we have some misconceptions that QA is the person who's responsible for finding bugs. However, this is only one of the jobs that they do. We have the QA is integrated into the development process. So it starts with test planning, test case creation, or test scenarios preparation, and then they get involved with the developers in order to perform the testing, identify the bugs, then ensure the quality of the product after delivery.
Okay, so the bugs are just one small part of your whole job. Okay, good. So it involves a lot of collaboration with different people.
Yeah, we are usually involved with multiple stakeholders. We are involved with developers, product owners, also the DevOps.
That must mean you have a lot of meetings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's really cool. I wanted to ask, what were the key qualities or skills that a QA might need?
Yeah, there are several qualities. One of them is to be a problem solver, to have attention to details, because this is part of our job, but also to be able to see the big picture in order to be able to think outside the box. In addition to be an excellent communicator, because as I mentioned, you need to be involved with multiple stakeholders, and you need to be able also to deliver the message in a technical and non-technical way whenever needed. Learn as much as you can. Always check what's new and how you can adapt easily to the new changes in this field.
Okay, love that. I have a few questions about your career again. What's the most rewarding part of your role as a QA lead for you personally?
Well, the most rewarding part of what we as a QA community working for is the client satisfaction. And CME, we're known that we have good reputation among our clients.
Actually, I have a statistic. I think that 90% of our clients have been with us for more than 5 years. So that is a testament to how we run things in the company. So in the QA part as well. Delving more into the product, how do you ensure alignment between the testing goals and the overall product vision?
As a QA unit, we have a set of goals that yearly goals that we prepare. They are usually by quarter. They are set by quarter, directly related to the company goals. We have a set of KPIs that we calculate in order to make sure, and they are calculated per project, in order to make sure that we are aligned with the goals that we've set. And we have some benchmarks that we compare our KPIs against it. in order to make sure that we are on the right track.
This question is going to sound a bit out of nowhere, but what book would you recommend to somebody in tech or in QA in general? And it doesn't need to be tech specific.
Lately, I've read 2 books. The first one is Agile Testing, a practical guide for testers and agile teams. It's a very nice book because it talks about how to be an effective QA within the agile teams. What are some of the techniques that you can use within Agile, especially that QAs in Agile, they should be adaptive. The second book is Exploratory Testing, Explore It and Reduce Risk with Exploratory Testing. Many QAs think that exploratory testing, from its name, it's just to explore the app. However, it's based on certain techniques that we can follow, and it would help us to improve the quality of the software and reduce the risk.
Okay, very cool. Thank you for recommending those. When we recommend those books, guys, you should read them. I have one question related to the hot topic right now in the tech world, which is AI. So with the growing importance of AI and machine learning, how do you see those technologies impacting the future of QA testing?
Yeah, we started working on this, and especially to leverage AI within the QA unit. This would help us improve the productivity and also to improve the velocity of our teams or the way we do the work.
It's not something that you think will overpower or completely change the field, but rather help you in improving whatever is present.
Yes, sure.
Okay. We're safe, guys. AI is not gonna take over. So I see a lot of memes about QAs and developers and asking you guys to test, and then you guys test, and then it's a whole mess, and it's just funny to watch this, like, I don't know if it's a misconception, but this war between the QAs and the developers, it's really funny to see.
Yeah, it's one of the misconceptions that we always hear about. We've always heard about the wars that we have between developers and QA, but this is not the case. Some people, they think that QAs, they don't need to be involved since the beginning, and they just test at the end, but this is not the case. So we usually think that quality is the responsibility of everyone on the team. It's not only for the QA, even if they give the go for the release, but quality is not only their responsibility. So there is no war. There is no war. We work together in collaboration to make sure that we deliver the best quality to our customers.
And actually, quality is considered a competitive advantage, and CME is way ahead in terms of this. For us, it's not about quantity, it's more about quality, for sure. Great, thank you so much for that. So, I know you touched upon that, but if you can just summarize, how do you measure success for yourself and your team in QA?
There are a lot of metrics that we measure in order to make sure the QA process is a success. So one of the metrics that I can mention is the number of bugs that escape to production. Here, I would like to give an advice for the QAs. So whenever you are testing, you don't have to focus on, if you want, exercising every possible scenario, but you have to follow the risk-based strategy in order to come up with the areas that are the most risky, where you can uncover the critical bugs that affect the flow of the flow within the platform. So this is one of the metrics that we follow. We have the test coverage metric. We have also some automation testing metrics that we also keep track of in order to make sure that we have bug-free release.
Very cool. Thank you so much, more. Okay, now for the final questions. It's a series of this or that, so I'm going to ask questions very fast, and you're going to tell me what you prefer, this or that. Deal?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Scrum or Kanban?
Scrum.
Mobile or web testing?
Web.
Front end or back end testing?
Front.
Issue investigation or testing?
Issue investigation.
Typo or functional bug?
Functional bug.
Page object or screenplay?
It depends on the project, so I cannot answer.
Oof. Delivery oriented or detail oriented?
Delivery oriented.
An app with tons of features but with bugs, or an app with barely any features but bug free?
To work on with many features and tons of bugs.
Micromanaging or delegating?
Delegating.
There we go. Lama, thank you so much for your time. I think that our viewers would be really happy to know all of the knowledge that you've given us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Georgia.
Let's cheers again.